One question: can the most powerful country in the world quietly take another nation's president? Nicolas Maduro, not Hugo Chavez, not a hero to the people, a sitting president, suddenly accused of drug trafficking. The United States officially labeled him a criminal. $15 million, a reward on the head of a president. Then came whispers of something darker, a secret military operation, and within minutes, the president and his wife were gone. This is not a movie. This is not a conspiracy theory. This is the story of an operation that may have changed global politics forever. Nicolas Maduro was never a charismatic revolutionary. He was not Hugo Chavez. He was Chavez's chosen successor, but without Chavez's popularity, charm, or mass appeal. From the beginning, Maduro's leadership was questioned. Elections were controversial. The opposition challenged the results. International observers raised concerns. And slowly, power began to concentrate. What started as a fragile presidency evolved into authoritarian rule. Media was brought under control. The military was secured through loyalty and privilege. Political opponents were arrested, exiled, or silenced. Venezuela was still rich on paper, but its entire economy depended on one thing: oil. When global oil prices collapsed, Venezuela collapsed with them. Then came U.S. sanctions, hard sanctions, financial isolation, blocked oil revenue, frozen international assets, dollars stopped flowing. The result? Hyperinflation. Reaching millions of percent. People stood in food lines for hours. Shelves were empty. Hospitals lacked medicine. Millions fled the country, one of the largest migrations in modern history. The Maduro government said, "This is America's economic war." The United States said, "This is Maduro's failure." The blame went back and forth, but the tension never disappeared. It grew. In 2020, the conflict escalated to a level never seen before. The U.S. Department of Justice made a historic move. It formally charged Nicolas Maduro, a sitting president, with drug trafficking, narco-terrorism, conspiracy with groups like FARC. For the first time in modern history, the United States labeled a current head of state as a criminal defendant. A $15 million reward was announced for information leading to his capture. Maduro called it an American conspiracy. Washington called it justice. Years of accusations, sanctions, threats, all pointing toward one conclusion: this conflict would not end peacefully. And then, the world heard a shocking question. Did the United States conduct a secret military operation inside Venezuela? The stage was set. But an operation like this could not be rushed. The world's most powerful military needed absolute intelligence, months of planning, a deep, high-level espionage network. This is where the story truly begins. Watching Maduro. According to intelligence sources, U.S. agencies monitored Maduro for months. Military deployments, security rotations, movements inside and outside the presidential residence, morning routines, afternoon meetings, night security shifts. The CIA and NSA allegedly worked together, collecting drone surveillance footage, phone and electronic intercepts, reports from covert agents inside Venezuela. The U.S. maintained a small but powerful intelligence network. Undercover operatives living in cities, local informants reporting street-level movements, technical specialists tracking cameras, signals, and internet traffic. Every person, every device, every road, all became data. This intelligence made the next step possible. Like filmmakers rehearsing a movie set, U.S. Special Forces reportedly built full-scale replica locations. Maduro's motorcade routes, presidential quarters, guard positions, alarm systems, every detail recreated. Physical surveillance was matched with cyber warfare. Communication intercepts, GPS tracking, network behavior analysis. This was not just a military mission, it was a high-tech digital hunt. From this intelligence, a blueprint emerged, a step-by-step strategy, one targeted airstrikes to neutralize security infrastructure, two ground infiltration by special forces, three extraction of the target, four cyber operations to blackout communications, every step analyzed, every risk calculated, every failure scenario planned, months of surveillance, countless rehearsals, technological superiority, all leading to one moment execution. January 3rd, 2026, just after midnight. U.S. Special Forces were on standby. Black Hawk helicopters ready, Delta Force units equipped, cyber teams prepared to shut down the city's communications. The first move targeted infrastructure, precision strikes, limited and surgical, CCTV towers, communication hubs, power nodes. At the same time, electronic warfare began. Citywide blackout, no coordination, no outside help. Then came the ground teams. Delta Force moved toward the presidential quarters. Motorcade intercepts were prepared, escape routes secured. Local informants guided movements. Maduro's security detected irregularities. Alarms triggered. A brief firefight followed. But the operation was designed for this. Backup teams on rooftops, snipers positioned, entry units advancing within minutes. The presidential quarters were secured. Nicolas Maduro and his wife Celia Flores detained, handcuffed. Medical checks performed immediately. Communications remained blacked out. No rescue attempt was possible. The most dangerous phase. Helicopters landed on rooftops. Convoys moved through secured corridors. The detainees were transferred offshore. According to reports, they were flown to the USS Iwo Jima. Inside the city, tension exploded, but the operation remained controlled. Precise, silent, efficient. When the news broke, the world froze. Breaking news alerts flooded screens. Social media erupted. Allies responded. Adversaries condemned. Operation Absolute Resolve. Months of planning, minutes of execution. Built on perfect intelligence, flawless coordination, technological dominance. But success raised new questions. Was this a violation of international law? Did it redefine sovereignty? Did it change the balance of global power? Or was it the beginning of a new era where no leader is untouchable? The world is still searching for answers, and history is still being written.